feet on the ground. Shoes on or off is optional. And then hands on the lap. Okay, just have your toes point forward, just closing your eyes. You start in mountain pose, so you're sitting tall. So as you breathe in, see if you can sit a little taller. Imagine the spine almost being like pulled up by a string from the middle center of the head. So with your eyes closed, if you imagine the string lifting through the top of the head as you breathe in, helps you sit taller. As you breathe out, just let your body start to relax into the mountain pose. So mountain pose, think of your feet like the base of mountain, rooting into the earth. And the spine is like the mountain lifting. Top of head rising to the sky. And just consciously start to slow the breath down. So inhale through the nose, exhale through the nose. Start to pay attention to the movements of the body as you breathe in. Maybe the side ribs, back ribs, front chest, the stomach. Just notice, where do you notice any physical movement from the breath in and then the breath out. The breath is one direct connection between the mind and the body. So this is why we use it all the time in our yoga practice, whether moving or sitting still. Try to pay attention to the breath. And now we're purposely slowing it down. Breathing in slow through the nose, out slow through the nose. We'll try to breathe slow, comfortably, but slow throughout the practice. That calms the nerves and the mind. Just try a few more rounds. Join the palms to prayer pose. It's called Anjali Mudra. So the thumbs touch the chest bone, and then as you breathe in, lift the chest bone of the thumbs, sitting a little taller, and then just roll your shoulders a few times. And allow the shoulders to relax now, but keep the spine tall. Let the eyes close. We'll bring all the attention behind the hands, or to the center of the heart, to the left. And I'll tune in with the mantra Om, A-U-M. Listen or join in. We'll chant 3 times. Breath in together. Breath in. Feel the sound vibrating in the body. Breath in. For peace, I'll chant Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. If you want to join in. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. And now chanting Om Peace Peace Peace. Together. Om Peace Peace Peace. Deep inhale. As you exhale, lower the head to the heart. Think of something you're grateful for. It's a nice way to start the movement practice. Lowering the hands. So we're going to move our joints to warm up, and then we'll do our yoga pose. So we're going to start by rounding the back. And just gently. You're going to stay with the breath, just like you were sitting, meditating a little bit on the breath. Now we move with breath. So you're going to inhale, slide the hands back, lift the heart. Cow pose, exhale, cat pose. You're going to go back and forth, spinal warm-up. You can either slide the hands back and forth, or you can just keep the hands by the knees and then look up on the inhale, rounding on the exhale. So if you want, the arms can stay straight. This is modified from what's called the camel ride in Kundalini Yoga. It's like you're riding a camel. Exhale, inhale. You can go fast or slow. If you do the cat-cow, a little different than camel ride, you can slide the hands back, shoulders back, exhale, rounding. You can try a few of each. Inhale the arch, little lift of the chin, exhale the round. Try to Get some movement in your back body wherever feels tight. This cat-cow or camel ride, they say give you energy by releasing blockages in the back body. Okay, one more. Release. Okay, now we're gonna lift your hands up. Circle the hands in the air for wrist warm-ups. Other direction. Okay, and then bring your arms out. We're gonna flex your hands, sitting tall. Breathe in, exhale, fingers down. A few times on your own. The wrist joint. Up, and now keep your hands up like this, flex, and now move them to the side like you're pushing away two walls. Press the hands away from each other, breathing in. Exhale, shoulders relax, breathing out, and lower the arms down, chin down. Okay, neck and shoulder warm up. We're gonna lift the chin as the arms go up, upward hand pose. At your own pace, as you exhale, chin down, arms down. Okay, repeat on your own. Try to, if comfortable, breathe in and out through the nose. The yogis say the mouth for eating, the nose for breathing. That's if comfortable. That's if comfortable. Make it comfortable in your body, no pain. Okay, try 4 more. The chin goes up, looking at the ceiling. Exhale, chin down, arms down. Notice if one shoulder feels different than the other. Just checking in with the body. Exhale, lower. The next one we're going to hold 4 breaths, called Vrksasana, means upward hand pose. Stretch the arms, reaching up. Feel the feet pressing down. Slow, deep breath, stretching the sides of the body. And then exhale to come out, relax, shake it out. Good. You're going to sit back against your chair. That whole time you just strengthen your back muscles, by the way. And now you're going to relax your back and just lift your foot up, your either foot, and then point and flex. Point, flex. Times and then circle. And try to spread all 5 toes. And you can spread your fingers too. Maybe spread all 10 toes and then relax. Okay, other side. So lift the foot, point, flex, circling both directions. And then now try to spread all 5 toes. Spread the fingers, stretch the hands, and relax. Okay, now just the hands. Make fists with your hands. Spread the fingers as you exhale 3 times. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. One more on your own. And then shake it out. Okay. Wrist flops, I call it. It's from Qigong. So that might be a different name, but we just go like this, like you're shaking water off your hand. And flop your wrist really fast till you feel some energy moving in the wrist. And then just shake it out, relax. Okay. Close your eyes, observe the wrist joints. Now shoulder rolls. We're going to inhale, lift the shoulders up to the ears, exhale, back and down. On your own, try that a few times. You can have your feet on the ground now, sitting tall. So sit away from the chair back if the feet don't touch. With your eyes closed, just really feel where, if any places in the shoulder or back you're holding tension. As you exhale, feel like that tension can release. Go the other way. Inhale, the shoulders back and up. Exhale, forward and down. You can close your eyes again and just notice the movement in the shoulders. And then relaxing the shoulders, shake the arms. We're going to shrug the shoulders on the inhale, lift the spine, exhale, drop. Like a big sigh together. Breathe in. Breathe out. Okay, good. Now you're going to lift your, I'll mirror image you. You're going to lift your right shoulder up on inhale. Exhale, the left shoulder up. Inhale, right. Exhale, left. One more. One drops, one lifts. Relax, shake it out. Okay, switch sides. This is good for the brain. This is why yoga and exercise, yoga specifically, they actually did a study and show that they thought even better for preventing dementia is than crossword puzzles is yoga. A study they've done, I read about it. So it's because of things like this, it's not just moving the body, which is good too, but it's the connection of the brain and the body. So let's try the second side. So you inhale, lift, I'll mirror image you. Left shoulder up, exhale, right shoulder. On your own, one lifts, one drops. Right, left brain connection. One more. Release, shake it out. Okay, good. Hands on the shoulders, and now start to make big circles in the air with your elbows. You can add the breath if you want. Inhale when the elbows go up. Exhale when they go down. Try 2 more. And Release, and then go the other way. Inhale, back and up. Exhale, forward and down. Yeah, maybe if you have an injury, one shoulder will move different than the other. That's fine. Okay, then now from here, try to let your elbows touch. Breathe in. Sitting tall. Breathe out. Extend. One more. Breathe in. Let them touch. Or try to. Breathe, release. Shake it up. Okay, close your eyes and just observe the shoulders. Now you're gonna lift. Can you feel that? Subtle or not so subtle? Okay, it gets the blood flowing in the joints. So you're gonna lift your right leg up, even seated. It's good to move your joints every day. And then circle the right ankle. And if you need support, you can do it like this with the toe on the ground. Okay, then we're gonna circle the knee in the air. Start to warm up your hip joint. As big circles as you can. Try to lift through the spine. The other direction. Inhale when the knee goes up. Exhale when it goes down if you want to add the breath. And then knee movements, it's really for the hip. We're just going to lift the knee up and down. It's for the sciatic joint and the low back. And then side to side. If you need support, you can do it like this with the toe on the ground, side to side, or in the air. And then relax, sitting tall, close the eyes, observe the right ankle, knee, and hip compared to the left. Which side feels better? Can you feel that difference? Okay. The other side. So we're checking in also not to see if like right or wrong, but it brings awareness or mindfulness to the body. Okay, so circle the other way. With awareness of the body, we can notice as the tension's coming in, and you can release it quicker. Sometimes we wait and then our back is out or we have an injury. But if you notice what's going on, you can prevent sometimes injuries and such. Okay, so now we're going to circle the knee as big as you can. Inhale when the knee goes up, exhale when it goes down. Okay, other direction. If you need support, you just go like this on the ground. Okay, then the knee movements for the hip and sciatic joint, we're just going to lift the knee up and down and try to lift through the core, sitting tall. And then side to side. Again, if you need support on the ground, you just go like this, back in and out. Okay, and then release. And that's not a bad idea. Let's do like this, both at the same time. So you can lift your heels up and just move the knees out and in a few times. Just loosen up the hip joint. And then stamp it out. Sit tall, close your eyes, observe the knees, the hips, the body. Take a breath or two, slow in and out through the nose. Now lift your right leg up. If you need support, you'll keep it on the ground, but otherwise you're going to lift it in the air. And then we're going to start to stretch the hamstring now. So you're going to inhale, extend, exhale, release, sitting tall. So you inhale, stretch the leg. As you exhale, lift the belly and chest to the thigh. Try that on your own a few times. Each time, if comfortable, your leg can go higher. If the leg's shaking or it's too much, just go lower, or you can even support it on the ground like that. Next time we're going to hold wherever you're comfortable. Try to sit tall, spread the toes. If you flex the foot, pull the toe back towards you, you might feel more of a calf stretch. And then release. Okay, sitting tall, close your eyes, observe the right leg compared to left. Which leg feels lighter now? The right, yeah. So when you stretch, it kind of releases tension and the blood's flowing, and then you could feel the lightness. There's the science of it, the blood's flowing, the muscles stretched, and then you release. But the yogis have another word for it. They say it's your prana flowing, your energy. Much like if you get acupressure or shiatsu, you're getting the meridians points, a needle and or thumb in the massage. So you're pressing in the points to get the energy lines flowing. The yogis call it nadis, your meridians. They say you have 72,000 nadis, energy channels that kind of attach along the spine. So just by putting your body in a stretch or yoga pose, holding, breathing, you're opening up the channels. So then the energy can flow, and then you feel better. So let's do the other side, your leg channel. Okay, so the Kundalini yogis call the back of the leg your life nerve, saying that if you keep it flexible, your hamstring, you'll get more energy. So there's no tension. Okay, so now we're going to release a few times on your own. You can inhale, extend, exhale, release, or reverse the breath. Match your breath to this. You can inhale, extend, exhale, sit tall, release, or again, switch the breath around, but keep that moving with breath. Okay, next time we're gonna hold. So you don't want shaking, we don't want pain, just comfortable, lengthening the back of that leg, of the thigh without pain, holding and breathing. You can spread the toes, pull the toes back towards you for a little deeper stretch. Shoulders relax, let the arm muscles carry your leg, not your shoulders. And then good, release, sit tall, close your eyes and observe. And take the legs wide. Okay, we're gonna start to circle the spine clockwise. So keep your buttocks on the chair equally, right and left, and you can let your elbows bend, start to make big circles. This comes from the Sufi grind in Kundalini Yoga. Go the other way. And when you're ready, start adding the breath. You can inhale forward, exhale back. Or inhale back, exhale forward if you prefer. But either way, try to match your breath to the movement. Okay, now start to let your elbows bend. Think of like a snake moving, getting between the shoulder blades. Try a few more each direction. And then when you're done, just close your eyes and pause and observe. It opens up the hips, the spine, and the back. Okay, but every day this is good practice to do. So we're gonna hold here, now take your arms out. Okay, sitting tall. Then we're gonna come into a warrior series called Vrksasana. If comfortable, your palms can join. And then let the eyes be steady, sitting tall. Look at your your thumbnails, glance over the fingers, and find the breath. So the mind's gonna be focused like a warrior, called Vrksasana. The next step, pull the right toes back towards you, so you're engaging your front thigh, and then stretch the arms up on the inhale. As high as you're comfortable, stretching the arms up, lifting the spine, let the eyes roll up, a little lift to the chin. Then find comfort, even though you're in a strong pose, find the breath helping you relax. When you're ready to come out, release as you exhale, close your eyes and observe the right compared to left side of the body. Vrksasana. Okay, left side, left leg out on mirror image you. You can flex the foot so you feel like your quadriceps drawing the kneecap up. And then you sit through the tall, lift through the core. Okay, arms out, palms touch. Here's a good place to remind your shoulders to relax. If you shrug them, inhale, exhale, let them drop, and then keep the shoulders relaxed as the arms start to go higher up. And you just stop where you need, wherever you are. They'll all look different. When you find a place you can hold, let the chin lift, the eyes roll up, take slow, deep breaths. Feel the inhale help to lengthen the spine, lifting the ribs, feeling strong. Exhale, when you're ready to come out, slow with control, relax the arms, sitting in mountain pose. Close the eyes and observe the breath. Observe the body. Okay, we're gonna go to warrior 3. We're gonna skip 2 for now and go to 3. So if you need your back to relax, you can relax against your chair back. And we'll start with just the leg. You lift your right leg up, and then the arms out, and then the arms up. It kind of looks like warrior 1, but your right leg's in the air now. Maybe the palms touch. Now, if you're comfortable, so you can strengthen your back, you can come out for a second, hands alongside the chair, press the chair base down, lift through the core and the spine, and then try it from there. So your back's away from the chair back, and then you hold 3 to 5 slow breaths. Vrksasana 3. So you're now balancing on your left foot, pressing your left foot down, one leg's on the ground, one foot's in the air. To come out when you're ready, point the toe, relax, close your eyes, observe the body. Okay, second side, if your back needs support, you can relax and just work the leg. Otherwise, press your hands down, lift through the spine, inhale, shoulders relax, left leg out. Okay, then add the arms, palms out. Or here, wherever you prefer, and then up as high as comfortable. Eyes focus on one point so the mind can focus. And then watch the breath, slow breath. And when you come out, lower the arm, lower the foot, sit tall, close the eyes, observe the body. Good, and now that's strengthen the front thigh. Can you feel that stretch it with bow pose. So you may need a belt for this. You may, or you can hold your pants, but you can only do this comfortably if you don't have a chair with arms. And we all don't have arms on the chair today. So we're gonna go like this. You turn, I'll mirror image you. You turn your legs to the right side of the chair, and then you adjust so that your buttocks is on the chair, feet on the ground. Part of your one buttocks, if your legs are on the right side of the chair, part of your left buttocks may be off the chair, that's okay. But you want to hold the chair back with your right hand for support. Okay? And then you can separate your legs a little bit, take your left hand and place your hand between the legs on the chair base. So that helps you, so now you're holding the chair, so preventing falling off the chair. Okay, that's for stability. The next step to start to stretch the quadricep, front thigh, and to create a little back bend effect is Ardha Dhanurasana, means the half bow. So you start to release your left heel up off the ground, slide it back as you lower the left knee towards the ground. Okay, now if that feels too much, just come back to seated mountain. Otherwise, if it's comfortable, make sure you're holding the chair, at least your right buttocks is firm in the chair, if your legs are to the right. The next step is to slide. You can do first a high lunge here, extending the leg back. So you can try it if you can straighten your left leg a little bit more. The bow, though, is actually not from lunge, but you bend the left leg, lift the foot off the ground. Here's where you can hold your pants, or use a belt, or hold the foot. It's called the bow, Ardha Dhanurasana, half bow. But make sure you don't feel it in the knee joint, and make sure you don't rip your pants. Practical yoga, and then breathing. Does everyone feel that? Stretching the quad.
Yeah.
Okay, then the more the foot goes back, move your left shoulder back to lift the heart, create an upper back bend. You're holding the pants or foot, and then release. How's that feel? A little intense for some. If it doesn't feel good, skip it. Maybe challenging for some, but it's a nice stretch to the foot. So now let's close your eyes, sit in mountain pose for a moment. Observe the right compared to left side of the body. Notice your quadricep, the upper back. Notice where you feel it. And then we'll switch sides, so bring the legs to the left. I don't recommend this pose if you have chair arms, because it can get like you're kind of like in between the arm, it's not so comfortable. But if you have no arms on the chair, this could be useful. So you hold the chair back, and then take your left hand to hold the back, and then your legs are to the left, so take your right hand, place it between the legs. You can even hang on fingers underneath the chair base. That's just for stability, so you don't fall off the chair. Okay, and then the next step, you start to slide the right foot back. And then you want to feel that left buttocks grounded on the chair. You can hold there, or start to play around with extending the leg. You can go bend it and stretch it. That's high lunge pose. That's not the bow yet. Nice for the hips. If it hurts, don't do this. Okay, then the next step is the half bow. So you lift the foot. Maybe that's enough for today. Maybe you can hold your pants. Maybe use a belt or hold the foot. Make sure there's no strain, no pulling on the joint. And then slow the breath down. Yeah, hold the chair. And then next step, if comfortable, the foot as you descend the right knee down, the foot goes back, and then you can lift the heart. It's a back bend and a quad stretch. And then when you come out, release. The shape, it's bow, like a bow and arrow. Not the arrow, but the bow. Rounded, and then the top of the bow, right, is straight, and it's a rounded bow. So you're doing the half bow. You're creating that straight, and then creating the back bend, like a bow shape. You normally would do it lying on your stomach. You hold the ankles and you lift the feet up. Feet towards the head. You're in the bow.
That is if you're 5 years old.
Right, so this is usually more comfortable for most. So that way you stretch the quad. Okay. So now we're going to make fists with your hands and now just massage it out after we strengthen and stretch. A little qigong, you can just kind of pat down and back and then start to forward bend now. So go down the outer leg. Here's your forward bend. Go up the inner leg, just warming up for forward bending. Go a few times, gets the blood and lymph flowing. And then now make cups with your hands, a little bit loud. You'll energize your legs. Okay, good. And now we've warmed up for forward bending for our back. So stretch the arms up, breathing in. Okay, now we're going to hold the forward bend called Uttanasana. So hands on the thigh, lean forward, lift the chest bone, and then feel like you're kind of lengthening the spine as you come down. Maybe you want to stop here with the arms on the thigh, Or maybe you can slide the hands down the shin. Some of you maybe can touch the feet, relax the neck. Slow, deep breath. And if you have a low back injury or osteoporosis, you don't want a forward bend. Okay, then when you come up, roll or rise up on the inhale. Pause and observe. That also gets some blood flowing to the brain. But if you get dizzy, you can go like this and keep the head up the whole time. Okay, but it's still good for the back as long as there's no pain. So second round, we're going to breathe in. Use the arms, reaching, lengthen the spine, and exhale. Hinge at the hips, press the buttocks into the chair, and start to slide the hands down. Either stop here, you can rest here, or hands down at the feet. If you want a more like restorative, restful bend, if your elbows go on the thigh, you can interlock your fingers like this, and then you get a little pillow for your head. So you can interlock your fingers, lift the hands up, and rest the head. Remember to breathe slow. When you come up, inhale, roll or rise up. And pause, observe the breath. Okay, one more forward bend. Inhale, reach for the sky, looking up, reach, reach, reach. Exhale, hands to the thigh, folding. I just read an article that said one tip to help you live longer is to bend the body, forward bend. I'm not sure the accuracy of it, but they were saying keeping that flexibility and folding forward is good. As long as it doesn't hurt the back. Okay, when you come up, inhale, lift the heart, roll or rise up. Close the eyes, observe. That was 3 rounds of Uttanasana, forward bend. Okay, now we're going to give yourself a hug. So remember, in every class, we want to move our spine, forward bend, back bend, twist, and lateral bend. So now we're going to do a twist. So a little rock hugging twist. Switch sides. This is the gentle version. If you want to go a little deeper in the twist, we'll try Vrksasana today since we don't have chair arms. So for this twist, you bring your legs back to the side. Since everyone did that comfortably, we'll do this version today, a little different. We've been doing this twist mostly, is Ardha Matsyendrasana. But to mix it up, we'll do another one, Vrksasana. So you want your feet on the ground, buttocks, at least one buttocks in the chair. And then you can hold the chair back with your right hand. So if your legs are to the right of the chair, hold the chair back with your right hand. And then you're going to inhale, stretch the left arm up, sitting tall. Okay, exhale, gently turn to face the chair back, bringing both hands to the chair back. It's kind of an upper back twist, but go gentle. Let your shoulders relax, breathing in on inhale, sitting tall as you breathe in. Exhale, gently twisting as you breathe out. You can hold 1 breath or 5 breaths. Do it as comfortable, up to you. And stay aware of breath. Let the back relax on the exhale. When you come out, release on exhale. Unwind the spine, facing the legs, walking the legs back to center. And sit tall, close your eyes, and observe the back. The twists are good for your back, release muscular tension. They say it also is calming because your nerves attach along the spine. So they say it can help with anxiety. Just slow breath every day and a twist. And then it also is good for the digestive organs because you're twisting, like you're wringing out a towel, they say. The yogis sometimes say, like you wring out a towel, I've heard, like getting the water out, you're wringing out whatever's stuck in there. So good, they say, if you're constipated. Okay, other side. This is why you don't want to do yoga postures right after you eat, though. Not if you do the twist. Okay, other side. Okay, so have your feet firm on the ground. At least if your legs are to the left, at least your left buttocks fully on the chair. Hold the back of the chair with your left hand. And then stretch the right arm up, breathing in. Lengthen the spine. Gently exhale, start to twist to the chair back. And you can hold both hands to face the chair back. Breathe in as you sit tall. As you exhale, breathe out, relax. You can turn the head also to face the back of chair. But be gentle. Holding 1 or 5 breaths, up to you. When you're ready to come out, release the legs. And then sit in mountain pose. Close the eyes. Observe the back. Okay, good. A few more poses. We have to do our side bending now. So feet together, right arm up for crescent moon pose. Okay, left arm just hangs to the side of chair. And then as you reach up, try to keep the ear by the arm. And just gently curve the spine like a crescent moon shape. And then hold. As you breathe in, reaching up. So you get a nice even curve, no strain. Try to keep both buttocks equally in the chair. That way you stretch your hip and low back more. When you come out, inhale to rise up. As you exhale, pretend your arms like in water. So it floats down gracefully, easily, and then close your eyes. Observe the right side of body compared to left. Okay, other side. At first, you're just kind of figuring out the shape we're doing. Then, a little more subtle, you can feel the breath, feel the energy of the body. They call prana, your vital energy. Okay, and then we're going to exhale, curve to the right, holding, so like a crescent shape. If that hurts your shoulder from an injury, you can just bring your left arm to the hip, like that.
I don't push it.
Yeah, so you can even go like that or here, because it's more about the spine than the shoulder on this. Okay, one more breath. Reach up more than over, and then to come out, inhale to rise, release, shake it out. Okay, we'll do one more crescent moon. This one, your hands are going to go in what's called the mudra, is a position of the hand, a lock. So you're going to interlock your fingers, but the index fingers up. The thumbs hook, and then the base of thumb to the chest bone. And then close your eyes, feel the feet on the ground, take a breath or two. Sitting tall, feeling centered, and then opening the eyes. You can bring the legs fully together now, squeeze the legs together, stretch the arms up, looking up. Crescent moon. And then from here, you're going to curve to the left. Same pose, but stretch the arms. Inhale, center, curve to the right. Inhale, center, and you can repeat that one more time if you like, or come out and take a break. Inhale, and one more time. Exhale to the right. Okay, good. Inhale, center, interlock the fingers from here. Go right in a thunderbolt pose. Stretch the arms up. Stretch the fingers. Exhale, relax the arms. Sit back against your chair and relax. Okay, just take a pause. Close the eyes. A few slow deep breaths in what's called Shavasana, means the corpse pose. Like a dead body, a corpse. There's nothing to do here. Just relax, relax, relax. Watch the breath. You may not need it, I'll show you, but you're just going to put the block on the ground, feet together. Okay, we're going to come into the tree, Vrksasana. Feet together, and then you're going to, I'll mirror image you. Let your left knee relax to the left. So you're opening the hip. Place the left heel above the right ankle. There's a little crease, it kind of fits nicely. And then you sit tall, palms to prayer. Okay, arms go up, inhale, Vrksasana, the tree, Vrik, V-R-K. There's no vowels in that. Let's try saying that. Vrik. Yeah, Vrksasana. Vrksasana, the tree pose. Asana is posture. And now, next step, lift your left toes. We're going to be balancing on the right leg. Okay, this is where the block comes in handy. If that's not comfortable, you can lift your left foot on the block, and that helps you go a little higher. And you have 3 heights you can use on the block. You can even go up to the highest height like that. Okay, now tree pose is a hip opener and a balance. So you pick your focal point, one point to stare at. So you slow the breath down. If you're able to, you can maybe get your foot up on the chair base like this. This is usually done standing. We just have the chair for support, but you want to feel that bottom foot pressing into the ground as if there was not going to be a chair there. And then when you come out, you release the arms and the leg. Pause, and then switch sides. If you use the block, bring it by under your right foot. You lift your right heel up, sitting tall. If you use the block, it's optional. You can either lift the toes or use the block for support. Vrksasana, up, Vrksasana, and palms to prayer. Okay, find your breath, and now pick a point to stare at that's not moving, helps your concentration, and inhale the arms up. And it's up to you how high you go. Maybe as you breathe and relax, you might be able to get your block higher, or maybe foot to the chair. Tree pose, Vrksasana. And the eyes, just pick one point to focus. When you're ready to come out, you exhale, hold. This is a longer hold probably you do than standing. If you stand, maybe 2 to 5 breaths. We just did about 8 to 10 breaths, double the time. Okay, so now just relax. You can massage your knees. And we'll do one more pose, the pigeon, Kapotasana. So for this one, you're going to lift I'll mirror image you, lift your right heel up. Same thing like tree. Move your right knee out to the right. But now cross the right ankle over left. Okay, next step is to, if you need hold the pants, or use a belt, just don't rip your pants, and then lift the foot up as high as you can go. If able, the foot can go on the thigh. Okay, the pigeon, and then your left foot grounds down. And now if your foot's not comfortably on the thigh, but you can go higher than there, that's where the block can come in handy. You can place your foot on the block like that, or maybe in front of you. Just kind of get creative, see what works best, or you can bring in by the big toe, like that. And then now, a little different than tree, we're gonna hinge forward. This is gonna stretch your outer right T-band, the outer thigh. Do you feel that?
Yeah.
Okay, now flex your feet, flex both feet. Where your bottom foot's flexed, flex your left foot, and then inhale, lengthen the spine, sit tall. Exhale as you hinge gently. Your arms can rest on the thigh. You can put a little weight on the thigh, just not on the knee joint. Make sure there's no strain. Does anyone not feel that? Okay, and then we'll switch. You can close your eyes, pause, and then switch sides. Okay, so left foot over right ankle, the left knee out to the side. You can gently hinge from there. You won't feel that as much in the IT band though, or you may not at all. So that's where if you can go higher, you can use a block. Hold the belt around your leg, around your shin pants. If you can, get the ankle up on the thigh. And then flex your foot, your left foot, inhale. Exhale, folding. Stay with the breath. Stay with the awareness of the body. If your arm can go on the thigh, you can interlock your fingers, not on the knee, but you give a little press of the weight on the thigh. That'll help open the hip more. No strain. It feels in the back? Yeah, so you can actually think like lengthening more. Does that feel better in the back? Or same? Where in your back do you feel it?
Lower back.
In the lower. So we don't want to feel, let's try this. Sit back out again. Tilt the pelvis forward. So not like cat pose, but tilt forward, like almost like you're going to go into a back bend. How's that in the back?
Good.
So far, so good, but we're not bending too far forward yet. Now just go an inch forward from that. Does that feel better? Okay, so it's like basically, so you're not starting your forward bend from that scared cat pose, because then it starts to pull. But instead, you're starting it from the pelvis forward, almost like a back bend, and then you fold. It's almost like hinging, like a door hinge. Instead of folding from here, we're folding from here. And you go further without really even flexibility. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. So it would be the same thing in pigeon. Instead of, if your back hurts, you just, instead of from there, you back out, tilt the pelvis forward, just like the forward bend, and then hinge. Does that make sense? Yeah. Okay. Okay, good. And then release. Okay, massage it out. Okay, before everyone's favorite pose, relaxation, we'll do a little massage for your shoulders. So take your left hand under right elbow, cross your right hand to the left shoulder, and then give a little squeeze, self-massage. So see where it's tight? Kind of in this trapezius muscle between the ear and the shoulder. Can you find a spot that's like a rock? Okay, press your fingers in the rock spot, the tight spot, and then start to slowly circle the left shoulder. You can close your eyes. As you exhale, let the shoulder relax. See if you can start to let that muscle soften. You can move your finger around to a few spots. You don't have to wait for a spa massage to release your shoulders. You can do this yourself. Okay, and then from there, give a little squeeze, goes down the arm. Little squeeze, and now squeeze to each fingertip. All the way. Every fingertip, and then shake it out. Hands just rest, close your eyes, and then notice the right side, neck, all the way to the fingers compared to your left side, right to left side. Can you feel the difference? Okay, that's the benefit. You can just do that without any yoga poses. That's an easy way to get the blood flowing. Okay, so other side, right hand under left elbow, left hand to right shoulder, squeeze, start to squeeze in, find a tight spot. If you don't have one, let us know. And then you can teach us what you're doing. Okay, so you press your fingers in wherever you can, and then just slowly start to circle the shoulder. You can close your eyes. Inhale when the shoulder goes up. Exhale as it goes down. Feel that muscle release around the pressure of the fingers. If it softens, go to another spot. I can see everyone's faces. We all found some tight spots. Okay, it's not too hard. Okay, and then from there, when you're ready to release, squeeze. down the arm, and down to each finger. Go to each fingertip. If you have like cold hands or poor circulation, this is good to do. Gets the blood flowing all the way. There's this point between thumb, index finger, and acupressure and acupuncture. Sometimes they say it's good for headaches. If you tend to get headaches, you could try it. You just give a little extra press. It's not on. It's like kind of under between the bones of the thumb and the index finger. And try the other hand. You don't get headaches. Still good. Maybe do this every now and then, and you continue. Maybe won't get the headaches. Okay. Okay. And then shake it out. Okay. Good. And now Shavasana, everyone's favorite. So corpse pose for relaxation. Okay, so your back now can relax fully. These chairs lean back, the yellow ones lean back a bit. If your feet are kind of dangling, you can put a block under the heels so your legs can relax. The toes don't have to touch the ground now, but just let the heels touch. Okay, and then close the eyes just to make sure we're relaxed. We're going to tense and release one muscle at a time. So we're going to start with your right leg, lift it up, squeeze the leg, point and flex the foot, spread the toes, drop, relax. And then you don't want to lift it so hard if it hurts to drop, but maybe an inch. So we're going to squeeze and then you just drop it fully. Yeah. Another side, you can lift, point, flex, squeeze, and then drop. If that hurts, just lift an inch and drop. Okay, now you're going to squeeze your buttocks like you're trying to sit out of the chair and then relax. Push the belly out on inhale. Exhale, relax. Lift the shoulders to the ears on inhale. Exhale, relax. Move the shoulders back on inhale. Lift the heart. Exhale, relax. Gently exhale, turn the head to the left. Inhale, center to the right as you exhale. And release, shake the head a little bit no, a little bit yes. Relax the neck. Okay, last move here, we're going to squeeze the facial muscles to the nose point. And release, lion's breath. Open the mouth wide, the eyes go up and the tongue out. Exhale. It's called Simhasana. Let's try that one more time. Lion's breath. Inhale. Tongue down, eyes up. Stretching the face and then close the eyes. And then now just let the facial muscles soften. So feel the eyelids closing, getting heavy. Let the lips touch, but the jaw relax. And then now just using your awareness, bring attention into the toes. Imagine a wave of relaxation entering the toes, relaxing the feet, the ankles, the lower leg. Relaxing the knees and the thighs and the lower back. Just imagine the relaxation wave entering the feet, moving up to the legs, relaxing the whole middle back, upper back, shoulders, the whole torso, relax. You can even imagine the heart and the lungs relaxing and all the internal organs. And then feel the arms relaxing, the hands, each finger relaxed. Imagine the neck and throat relaxing, the face relaxing. Soften the forehead above the eyebrows, the scalp, behind the ears, relax. And then just keeping the body completely still, at ease. Just start to watch your breath. You don't need to deepen it now, just notice the breath. Keeping the body completely still, start to deepen the breath without moving the body, eyes closed. A little deeper breath in, long breath out. And now imagine on your in-breath, you're breathing in energy, called prana. Breathe it in. As you exhale, relaxing. Breathing in, energy, vitality. Exhale, relaxing. Try on your own, one or two more. Breathe it in, energy. Vitality, exhale, letting go. And then when you feel ready, just release the breath and just start to slowly move the fingers and the toes. Okay, then you can circle the hands and around the wrists, the feet around the ankles, ease back into the body. And then bring your feet flat on the ground. Just move your block away if your feet are on the block. And we're going to sit tall the way we started, mountain pose. Okay, take a few slow breaths to sit a little more alert now, a little tall. So you want to keep that relaxation feeling with you, but now we're going to ease back into the day. And then we're just going to place one hand over the chest, kind of symbolic of heart area, other hand over that. Close your eyes, and just with your eyes closed, take a few breaths. Feel like your hands are holding healing energy. Healing the body, healing the mind. Feeling balance, feeling at ease, feeling your inner peace. We'll join the palms together, and we can end with an affirmation. It's just repeating silently anything you need. You can say, I am at peace, I am full of energy. It's just silently. Or I am supported. You can repeat the opposite of what you really feel. If there's something negative going on or you're needing like more peace, more comfort, you can just affirm that to yourself, the English. I am at peace, all is well, all is well. And just slowly, when you're ready, release the affirmation, bow the head to the heart, thank yourself. Namaste means my truth or my soul honors your truth. So the eyes meet, your friend, namaste, the heart bows and the eyes meet. Namaste, namaste, namaste. Try to get to everyone. I always say namaste, namaste, namaste. Okay, good work everyone.